How is your favorite crypto asset done in this bear market? We're going to find out in a second, but first, hit the like and hit the subscribe if you have not already, guys. And let's get right into this. We're going to be going over exactly how a few different cryptos, hopefully your favorite one, has done in this bear market. Okay, we're going to see what percentage they are off of the highs. We're going to see what type of rallies they've had. Okay, and we're going to figure out whether or not it's a good buying time and where we're going from here. Okay, first we're going to be looking at Bitcoin. All right, so we had the lows. Okay, on the lows, just under 16,000 from the high, roughly 77.5%. Okay, off the lows. Or off the high. That's pretty standard for a typical bear market bottom for Bitcoin. Okay, so we're right in line with previous bear market bottoms. You know that we do have a further low just based on the technicals, but this is pretty normal for a bear market bottom. Okay, and then in this latest move up, we're now only roughly 59% off the high. Okay, and this is the highest point in the rally from the lows for Bitcoin. Okay. Now, in our opinion, you know, you've seen our charts. If you haven't, go check out some of the previous videos that we've done on Bitcoin, where we lay out where we do still think that Bitcoin's going. Any area, we'll kind of map this out for you really quick. Any area, guys, that's roughly like in here, these are amazing, phenomenal areas to accumulate in. Okay, we don't want to think about, hey, I gotta tag the absolute bottom, right? But anything like this, you're 78% off the high right now, 60%. If you're looking at Bitcoin as what Bitcoin truly is, you're still at a phenomenal price and discount off of the high. Okay, so this is where we're at with Bitcoin. Next, we're going to Ethereum. Okay, an altcoin, but a more established altcoin, right? From the lows off of the high, that was 82%. Again, this is pretty standard for typical ETH bear market bottoms as well. Okay, a little bit more than Bitcoin, but not a full on kind of like a major alt, even minor alt retracement in a bear market. Okay, so 82% on the high here. We did in our rally right here, 64% from the high now. Okay, and we did put in, we were at 58% on the highest rally from the bottom. Okay, so technically this is going to be a lower low, or a lower high, excuse me, right? So we have a high here, a lower high, which is going to be typically a bearish structure. Okay, so we're putting in a lower high again. We have a high, lower high, lower high, another lower high, and then we're looking at the weekly. We're really looking at all weekly charts here. We're getting a death cross on the weekly. 50 week moving average moving to the downside of the 200 week moving average. Okay, so that's pretty bearish there. So that's Ethereum. All right, guys. Chainlink. Chainlink is an interesting one. This is more like of an established altcoin, right? So the lows from the high, you're talking about 90% retracement. Okay, typical altcoin retracement. Using this 50-week moving average as resistance now here. And then right now, we're still 86% off the high, with the highest rally being roughly 82% still off of the high. So this has found kind of a bottom, trading in this range here. But not much buying up off of this bottom, and not really keeping up with the rest of the market either. So that's an interesting one. We have Solana. Okay, Solana. Had big moves in the bull market. Big retracement here. 97% retracement. it did have some nice moves off of this bottom, but still 91% off of the top. All right, so that's still a significant ways off of the top. Again, if you're looking at Solana, structurally, I don't see this as a buy. I don't see any typical reversal here. Still under the 50-week moving average. That'll probably be used as resistance at some point. If you like the project, I guess from fundamentals, again, this is going to be like you're still 91% off the high, and if you think that it's a good project fundamentally for a long-term buy, you could still consider this heavily discounted. I'm definitely not telling you to buy, and I don't normally buy on fundamentals pretty much unless it's Bitcoin. And purely technicals, I will. But so that's Solana. Okay, still way off the high. Good rally, but still 91% off the high. Next, Matic. So this is really interesting. Big moves in the bull market. Typical retracement, 90% retracement, but we've basically gone up and continued to put in higher highs on these rallies. So very little retracements on this rally. Broke through the 50-week moving average. It's above the 200-day moving average. And this just continues to move up. And we're now 60% off the high, with the max being only 46% off the high, which in a bear market, that's crazy, right? So this has shown a lot of steam in this rally. A lot of buying, a lot of promise, a lot of potential. People seem to think that this is solid and want to continue to buy. In my opinion, looks a little overextended. Potentially, this sets up for some sort of short position. But yeah, this is where we're at here. 90% low, up 60%. And remember, when we're talking about off the highs, that's different than if you were to long here and the percentage up. So the difference here, so this is 90% off the high. This is 60% off the high, right? So, but if you were to take from here up to this point, that's not 30% move. It's much larger. 263%. Okay. So when you're talking about retracements, that percentage is, much less than if you were to long from the bottom, and that's such a significant move up than a decrease in the move. Hopefully that makes sense. It's a little bit confusing, but if your move is going up, this is just the difference. Okay, so 90% to 60%, that's just simply the difference off of the high, the retracement from the high. It's not necessarily the percentage of the move up, right? So that's what we're looking at there. That's what we're looking at there. Next is going to be Polkadot. Now, Polkadot off of the highs here, you're looking at 92% retracement. With the small buy up off of the bottom, looking at 82% where we're at right now. And then for the highest point in the rally off of the bottom, you're still 86% off of the low, still underneath that 50-week moving average. Okay, so as soon as, when you're still under this 50-week moving average, and definitely the 200-day moving average, but under this 50-week, you're still pretty bearish. Okay. Again, this will probably be used as some sort of resistance at some point. That we have lower targets for this bear market. So you can always use that moving average as somewhat of a guideline, and you can use that in assistance to price action. Okay. If that's one of the indicators that you choose to use. So this is what we're looking for. Polkadot. Remember, guys, go check out our website as well. We have a ton of trading tools that are really simple, easy to use, nothing complicated, no gimmicks. just really concrete, solid trading tools for you to find success in any market. Anyway, so that's Polkadot. We go to AVAX next. Okay, again, if we look at the 50-week moving average, this is again trading underneath. Okay, so still pretty bearish. Off of the high, the low was at 93% retracement, with the high where we're at now, or where we were at just a little bit ago, 82% from the high, with our highest off the bottom of still 85% off of the high, and still putting in lower lows here. So still bearish things are happening. But again, fundamentally, if you like this, these are heavily discounted, right? These are heavily discounted. Next, Quant. Okay, Quant had huge moves, right? Huge moves in the bull market. And then halfway through, also the bear market, big move to the upside. Right in the middle of the bear market, we had a 460% move from the bottom. So absolutely massive, trading above the 50-week moving average. Bottom off of the top was a 90% retracement, almost 91% retracement. Where we're at right now, we're looking at 69%. Off of the high, and then on the high of this rally, you're talking about a 47% off of the high. That is that's pretty incredible, especially for a smaller altcoin, a relatively new altcoin. So this had pretty strong, pretty big moves off of the bottom. But again, 68% right now, 69% right now. Whether you think that that's a good buy fundamentally, that's up to you. So yeah, that's Quant. A couple meme coins and an absolute gamble coin. So we have Doge, right? We got Dogecoin here off of the top, 93% off of the top on this low. Okay, then we've had some rally here. We're basically 90% still off of the high. Again, using this 50-week moving average as resistance. This will probably pop at some point. Doge has a tendency to kind of trickle pop, trickle pop, all the way down. The structure on Doge is pretty. It's not the most solid asset, and it's not the most tradable asset because there's very little concrete structure. But if you want to trade it and you have a strategy that works, go for it. Virtually anything is tradable as long as it has some sort of structure and it fits your trading criteria, your entry criteria. So yeah, and then right now 90% off the high. This kind of big. This looks like a scammy pump to me, but off of the high, you're looking at 78% off of the high there, trying to move above the 50-week moving average. Double wick there, and then sell signal underneath, using 50-week moving average as resistance again, and trickling down. So this is an interesting one. It could get another little pop. If Bitcoin does go to 10,000, this level here is most likely going to break, right? That's going to break. So we'll see. It is significantly off the high. And last one we're doing, guys, is Shiba. Okay, so this, similar to Doge, but this is, anytime you see just an absolute elevator up and then we're just going down. There's virtually no structure in this. It's pretty pump and dump to me. Trading under the 50-week moving average now, but it's still early in crypto, and this is what you get a lot of the time. 92% on the low right now, trading at 88% off the high. underneath the 50-week moving average. The high off of the low. High off of the low, you're looking at 79%, 80% off of the high. Again, similar to Doge, kind of just trickles, pops, trickle, pop. And this is what they seem to do. It's finding a nice base here at, I don't even know what to call that, 8, I don't know, millionth of a cent. So that's Shiba. So what do we learn from this, guys? All of these are heavily discounted, right? If you like the projects, if you're looking to accumulate for long term, I'm not a huge fan because this just had a move up and is most likely just some sort of a bear market rally. But again, anytime in kind of this area here, you can be accumulating if you believe the asset is something of substance. Bitcoin absolutely is. So, I'm accumulating Bitcoin all the time. We put in substantial buys at the lows here, underneath 16,000, underneath 17,000, even though we think it's going lower, right? Because we never know. You can be the best of the best are wrong, right? But it's just about how we manage those positions. And so we were accumulating here, and anytime we're in this area or below, we're accumulating more. And this is what we did, what we're doing in the bear market, guys, right now. So look at this as opportunity. All right. If you have any other questions, please let us know. We want to help you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.